Hello guys, it is Axmello. Welcome to my channel. And today, I am presenting to you top 10 Final Fantasy battle themes. Final Fantasy is my favorite video game series, and therefore, I would like to show off my love for it by making a top 10 exclusively about its music. Its music is in my personal opinion, one of the best parts of any Final Fantasy game, main series or not. So, here are the rules for my countdown. Number 1. One game per rule is not in play, although I will do my best not to show bias to any games. Number 2. Sequels do count. So 10-2, Lightning Returns, and 13-2 may have things on here. Remixes from World of Final Fantasy don't count, and it is, of course, my personal opinion. Without further ado, let's go to entry number 10. Number 10. Veiled in Black from Final Fantasy XV. Specifically the version after the 1.02 update, which is the one I personally find better. In Final Fantasy XV, the soundtrack is very complicated because there's tons of instruments going on at once. In Veiled in Black, I can only personally hear 5 instruments on 20 in the other ones. And it fits kind of chaos, but in a fight, but controlled chaos. So Noctis, Gladio, Prompto, and Ignis all have it under control until Noctis gets into danger mode, and in other words, everything is screwed. The reason it's only at number 10 is because it was simply just outmatched by the other 9 entries. Now, on to number 9. Number 9, Eureka Fight 1 from Final Fantasy X Part 2. This theme is the first battle theme that you hear in the entire game, and within 1 second, all of a sudden you're at this pop star show, and Yuna, Riku, and a new girl named Pain are all attacking her and her henchmen. I don't know why yet, I haven't gotten to that point in the game. I might make an LP of it at some point, but not now. Anyway, it feels kind of epic, and with the words that LeBlanc says at the start, show me your moves. Then the music starts, and the fight gets a lot more epic. And I can't really describe it. It has a pop star kind of element to it, in my opinion. The reason it's not higher, though, is because, unfortunately, I think it would benefit from, more percussion, personally, but that's about it. And the other ones just outclassed it. Now, number 8. Number 8. Night of the Goddess from Final Fantasy XIII Part 2. In my opinion, Final Fantasy XIII Part 2 is my favorite Final Fantasy game, even though I'm only halfway through it so far. I'm gonna make an LP of that sometime probably after Christmas. But besides that, Night of the Goddess is, just like Eureka Fight 1, is the first battle theme you hear when you're controlling lightning on Odin. And you're fighting against Caius's Chaos Bahamut thing. But it's at the start of it, it's just really simple. It sounds like chase music in my opinion. And then the part hits where I think it sounds like a wind instrument comes in, and then it gets more epic for over 10 seconds, and then the climax comes, and that is what propelled it from number 10 to number 8. The thing is that it's far too short. That is fixed by extended versions on YouTube, but that's beside the point. I would have liked if it was longer, but that's about it. On to number 7. Number 7. The Final Fantasy VI original battle theme, ripped right off the SNES. Final Fantasy VI is probably, I wouldn't say overrated, but I think it gets a lot more praise than I would think it should get. Because it's good, but then again, what would I know? I'm not even a quarter of the way through the darn game. So many Final Fantasy things I need to do. I have 5 games I've done, and I haven't even gotten halfway through most of them. Anyways, Final Fantasy VI is very similar, is the last theme to sound like 1 through 6's battle themes. And at the start it sounds like the normal Final Fantasy 4 to 5 battle theme. And then a trumpet comes in, and it gets so much more epic. I used to love this song to pieces until I played 13-2. And then the songs blew me away. Do expect to see another one of the battle themes on this list. Anyways, though, I personally, I don't know why it's lower. It just got it just got outclassed by the other ones, in my opinion. But anyways, time for number 6. Number 6. Paradigm Shift from 13-2. You remember me hearing about that, talking about that in the last entry for the next 13-2 battle theme? Don't worry, this will be the last one from 13-2. No guarantees about the rest of the 13 trilogy. but that's beside the point. Anyways, Paradigm Shift, it feels like it has like a dubstep feel to it. The start of it's like da 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 da, and it basically falls out with that theme and then changes throughout the entire song. It is unfortunately far too short. Like if it wasn't as short, it would be number 2 right now. That's how important it would have been for it to get extended. That was a rather short entry. It's probably going to be the shortest on this list. But anyway, on to number 5. We're halfway there. Number 5. The Final Fantasy III Battle Theme Original. I can't remember if it's NES or SNES. Tell me in the comments below so that you can fathom how much of a filthy casual I am. And this is going to be the part where the battle themes go from good to freaking bloody amazing. Anyways, though, Final Fantasy III's battle theme sounds quite a bit like Final Fantasy II's. But the thing is, it has percussion in the background, which gives the song so much credit for me. I love that. I love that they have percussion because you can't really have too much percussion, can you? Anyways, though, I can't describe that song anymore at all. So let's go on to number 4 on our list. Number 4. World of Battle number 2. This is from World of Final Fantasy. I just recently finished playing World of Final Fantasy and I loved it. So many nice characters. Could have done with more from 9 personally, but whatever. There's only like one remix from Final Fantasy 9. That's stupid. Anyway, this song has a lot of electronic music going for it. Like, thing is, it's like Eastern electronic mixed together so that I can't describe it. It's blowing my mind just trying to think of how to say it right now. It starts halfway through the game once you get sent to Figaro Castle from Final Fantasy VI. I do recommend going to try World of Final Fantasy out. You won't regret it, especially if you love Final Fantasy. They all look like those tiny little vinyl doll things that make me want to cry with cuteness. Anyway, now for top 3 material. Number 3. Number 3, Crimson Blitz from Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. This is a battle theme it's like a remix of the original Final Fantasy XIII battle theme, Blinded by a Light. They greatly enhanced the song, starting at the very climax, which is my favorite part. And it also adds like a little bit of vocals in the background. I actually don't like vocals in video game music all that much unless it's from Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance, in which case, give me my sword, I'm gonna rip someone in half. Anyways, Crimson Blitz is a very nice song. It shows off how much of a badass Lightning is. She's probably in my top 10 favorite Final Fantasy protagonists and supporting protagonists, because I haven't played enough games for main protagonists to fill up the entire list. Anyways, now though, I'm going on to number 2. Oh yeah, and speaking of Final Fantasy 13, speaking of number 13, number 2, Blinded by Light. I had to do very careful consideration for these number 2 to make sure that they didn't get tied. It was so hard. But anyways, the start of the fight is very, very good. What do you want? Sorry guys, I got interrupted by my sister. Anyways though, as I was saying, Blinded by Light, the start of it is very, very, it's very, very, like, just really interesting. It sounds perfect for an RPG. I don't know why there's so much hate on 13 anyway. It's bull crap.
I know,
It's free sound effects. That's my sister right there. Anyways, Blinded by Light is... But the part that gets into number 2 is the climax. The climax is where Crimson Blitz starts. And Blinded by Lights, the whole climax is what proposes to number 2. And now, what we've all been waiting for, number 1. Number 1. You expect Final Fantasy VII to be here? Screw you. The number 1 spot is the Final Fantasy 15 Platinum Demo Battle Theme. It sounds a lot like the normal battle theme for Final Fantasy 15, but it's improved by 1,000. Because the thing is, at the start it's like really somber, and then after like 20 seconds, the climax part starts to kick in. It's like very, very like delayed, and it slowly gets more and more epic until it gives you the feeling of, I have to win this fight. While I haven't played the Platinum demo for Final Fantasy 15, I have listened to all the battle themes from Final Fantasy when I was making this list. Not all the spin-offs, because if that was happening, you'd have to wait like another week for this darn video to come out. But besides that, Platinum demo, thing is that I love the themes so much. I'm super surprised it beat I'm super surprised that it beat Those Who Fight battle theme from Final Fantasy VII, in which case that's the number 1. It was actually, just saying, that was also an honorable mention, as with the Final Fantasy X battle theme remastered. Anyways though, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want, and share it with your friends, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to beg for likes like all those other people, because I'm not doing this for money yet. Because at that point, give me your money. I have a family to feed. But anyways, hope you enjoy. Goodbye. I'm Axmella, and I don't know, Lionheart? Who gives a crap?